Pankaj. Nicely given pass. Mishra. Oh, not bad, but the friction is lacking for Tiwari to accelerate towards the ball. It was placed slightly behind where he was positioned. Himanshu. Now Himanshu takes his time and the ball possession will be turned over. He has taken too much time. Perhaps Himanshu is given a word from the official saying the whistle was blown, the possession was turned over. Of course, the official was speaking, which means the play would have been neutralized. Inside ball. Played at the back, and this is Prashant Dubey. Nicely produced pass, Tiwari. He's been tackled into by Shirki. That's gone away. Goal kick. We have Sean Zagade. Played the goal kick towards Himanshu, and that is actually a decent ball. Not the best ball control though, Pankaj. Tiwari. Dubey. Mehra. Tiki-taka FC. Just turning their heads. Not the best of touches, and this ball has gone out. Kshitij, the final touch was his. Now Mishra just waits. Has to be taken from the line, not farther from behind, not much too far ahead. Tiwari. Sean Zagade. Mild bit of words in between the players, the communication. It's loud. Himanshu. Sean Zagade, cleverly done. Goal kick. I mean, Tiki-taka FC are down by 1 goal, but they are still trying to apply a lot of pressure. Nice turn. Pankaj gets it out towards Mehra. Tiwari, tackled by 2 players. It's put back by Avinash. Final touch, it was DC's. Mishra. Short pass. It's cleared instantly by Shirki. He realizes Avinash would be the player the pass would be played to. An early clearing touch. Dubey. Sean Zagade. Chest and arms used to control that ball with his arms. Sean. Avinash. And Tiki-taka FC are up here. That's well done by Shirki. Good challenge. But so much power on the pass forward. Asim. This pass was very heavy. And Prashant Dubey's goal kick has gone away too. Asim. Now DC is approaching close. Here's that 1-2 attempted, but Asim didn't make a move, didn't make a run. Dubey. And that shot on the camera, man. Everybody from Elite Premier League is in danger. Watch out for where the ball is struck. But here it is, side kick. Kshitij, Sean Zagade. Sean Zagade tries. It's not the best. Just not good enough in terms of shooting. Mehra. And this is a good challenge by Shirki once again. Himanshu. Happy to protect the ball. Puts down his large body laterally, just protecting the ball all over. And Vignesh is not given any ball possession. Vignesh is the player from Tiki-taka FC who hasn't gotten a lot of ball touches. But when he gets the opportunity, it looks like it will be right in front of the goal. And here's the end of the first half. 1-0. It was Shirki's deflecting touch which resulted in a goal. First half comes to an end. 1-0 is the score. Tiki-taka FC down. Nighthawks, they're in lead. Let's see if the second half has a comeback coming in from Tiki-taka. Now we have had couple of issues because of the heavy rainfall in Pune and PCMC. So PCMC divisions games, they were pretty much cancelled out. One specific match day was just not played at all. They will be played later, however. So there is more football action on the other division too. But Pune division, while the matches are being played, the rains have stopped. And that means there is some favor from the nature itself for Pune division. And you don't get all that heavy with the ball weight increasing, the shoes weight, the jersey weight, all of that. Those are a couple of factors which can make the game a bit more difficult. Here's the restart. Second half, it's underway. Himanshu muscles in. The ball is having a heavy touch after he went for the aerial dribble. Was a good touch. Dipesh lets it out. Mishra at least got a side kick because Kshitij had the final touch. Now Mishra just waits, and here's the runabout coming in from Mehra. That is a good pass. The 1-2 is brilliant. Tiki-Taka FC have relived to their team name. It is assisted further by Vignesh and scored in by Mehra. Brilliant goal. Vignesh, I just mentioned in the first half's end, he is not having a lot of ball touches, but he might have the most impactful one, and he produces an assist. Very aware. He saw Mishra making the run. Mehra, I mean. And Mishra further calculatively made that attack with the side kick start. Dipesh. Mehra. Dipesh. And Mehra, he was thinking of running for it, but it was far away. So instantly cancelled that thought and action. Sean Zagade. It's a side kick foul because of the line being breached. Kamal Singh Mehra is the name of the scorer. Number 7. No, nicely attempted 1-2. Here's the ball snatched. There's a shot. Sean Zagade glides over. Just wanted to make sure it doesn't be on target, and he has ensured so. Goal kick. Kamal Singh Mehra is the man who scored the equalizer. Vignesh charges onward, and there is a touch. Vignesh had an opportunity to win the ball. Good charge forward. That is very emphatic to try and win the game itself. 1-1 is the score. Sean Zagade mildly underconfident after conceding. Shirki, nice touch, but the ball is not theirs. Sean Zagade, awkward. Handball appeals have gone up in the air, and there is the goal appeal. The goalkeeper says it was a corner kick. Now there is an appeal going the way. I feel like it was a corner kick because the ball was already out. The referees have seen it, will see about it. Mehra, he is appealing that this was a handball. He's trying to ask the management that this was not a corner kick but a handball, and they even scored a goal on the early take of that free kick. Now we will have a VR check because if it really is a free kick, it deserves to be a goal for a quick start. That is if the call out was taken correctly. I mean, whatever the official's decision was, we will see about it. VR check underway for a potential goal. If it really was a handball outside the D-box, this goal has the potential to stand. But if it's a corner kick, then the goal will be wholly neutralized. We'll find out about it soon. One all is the current score without the VR check coming to a decision. I mean, you can see the players, they're just surrounding the VR check area, and they are really enthusiastic about the decision. We'll see it with the video in the slow motion perhaps. VR decision is going to be out very soon. Let's see what the referee is about to give as the decision. Looks like he's reaching for his pocket, which perhaps means a yellow card. We'll see about it. I mean, there was a proper call out. There wasn't a proper call out is what I mean. And the free kick was taken correctly if the VR decision was about to be a free kick and a yellow. But in case there is a yellow card, I don't think the goal will be allowed. Yellow card has been shown to Sean Zagare. It was outside the D box. So that is one thing. It was a free kick truly. But now I feel like Tiki Taka FC, them having taken this free kick so quickly, and there was supposed to be a yellow card, which was the official's decision. I don't think this goal will be given quite exactly. We'll find out about it very soon. It is the goalkeeper of Nighthawks who got the yellow card. Free kick. The goal won't count, but it was a VR check overall for the handball itself and a potential red even. Now this is 1-1. And Tiki Taka FC, they'll have to live with it. Here's the chance, he pays! That was a good strike. Saved just around the edge by Sean Zagare. Mishra. Dipesh tries. Himanshu takes it forward. Still running with it. And that is a good strike, goal inside, Prashant Dubey, he's vulnerable and Himanshu puts it in. 2-1, Nighthawks, they have turned it around. For what seemed like it was about to be Tiki Taka's triumph, it has turned away on the other side for the opposite team. Mehra, good block. Mehra again trying. Ball at the back. And looks like there will be a foul. Kshitij. Yellow card has been shown to Kshitij, but Nighthawks are in lead. This was Himanshu just holding onto the ball, taking it as far as the half line and then pulling off a shot. Prashant Dubey, he got a touch, but the ball had so much pace on it. Man, a brilliant way to turn things around. Really did catch the opponents by a surprise. Free kick for Tiki Taka FC. Now there's a lot of dead ball moments in this game, and it is 2-1. Tiki Taka FC, they might feel like they just haven't gotten the opportunity to play enough, and here's Mehra with the free kick. There's a shot attempted. Kshitij had the final touch. Corner kick. Corner kick for Tiki Taka FC. Tiwari just making a lot of movements inside the arena. He's far behind though. And he's man-marked really well. Played at the back. Dubey tries. That is well done to block it off. The goal is open. Here's a strike. Follow through attempt. And DC couldn't accelerate any further than that. It's out for a goal kick. Played on the inside. This is a risky ball, but Tiki Taka FC get it out. Himanshu tries a shot from distance. Cleared away. Headed in. It's a foul. Jassi had made the foul contact against Mishra. Mishra. DC. Jassi trying. So that's another attack repelled away. Tiki Taka FC, they did well to block that one. Headed in. And that is a volleying attempt directly from the header which was cleared out. Nicely given flick. Prashant Dubey has to use his left. Jassi. Mehra had the final touch. Now this has turned out to be quite an interesting outcome overall. It is 2-1, Nighthawks still maintaining the lead. Here's a great ball, Shirki, and through the gap it is Shirki finding a goal. Superb delivery on the side kick. That was DC producing a fine pass. Shirki was absolutely free, had a lot of time, had a lot of space. And he also had the outcome produced positively. Third goal. Mera. Oh, wonderful. A superb way to find that ball inside. Mera. He was let loose. And the underestimation from the side of Nighthawks, it's punished. Brilliant goal. Himanshu. Mishra. Shirki tries. It's out for a corner kick. Tiki-Taka have been keeping up toe-to-toe with the opponents, but that one goal difference is something they're not able to shake off. Through the gap for Sean Zagade. Here's the strike. Now this is a goal kick. Tiki-Taka FC, they're hurrying things up, trying to take it ASAP. Himanshu. It was Sean Zagade getting a touch. Mehra has kept the ball in play. Jassi. It was his heel flick, which means Tiki-Taka FC take the side kick. Played towards Dipesh. It's Vignesh. Actually, that is a good strike. Very close. Tiki-Taka FC relentlessly trying to find that equalizer. It has been a never-ending mission. Man, Mehra's goal was a piece. Prashant Dubey. Up in the air, cleared by Mishra, trying to control is Avinash. This is good pressure applied by Asim. Kshitij. Oh, very well done chop, but he doesn't have the ball anymore. Mishra. And Mehra is making a move up top, but this is Jassi. Jassi. His pass is blocked. Good job by Tiwari. Pulled away. Avinash, nicely given turn. Mehra accelerates onwards. He's feeling it. He takes it behind. And he's been tackled into. Himanshu got the final touch. Looks like the side kick should go the way of Tiki-Taka. Mehra. Oh, that was close. That would have been such a moment for Tiki-Taka FC. A ball so good that Avinash went for it directly, and it was very easy to strike it on target, but he's marginally missed it. In terms of accuracy, I mean, it was a well-taken kick. Pankaj, good way to control the ball. The ball is gone out. It's still there. The threat is inside. And that is the equalizer, Avinash. Absolutely phenomenal. Mehra didn't give up, and neither did Avinash. They've been trying to find that equalizer, and they have done so. It is a one-point game between the two teams. Restart for Nighthawks. Himanshu. Through the gap. Very well intercepted by Avinash. That is the latest goal scorer. Man, Mehra has been just meticulous for Tiki-Taka FC, but Avinash, he took his chances, and one of them has indeed turned out to be a boon. Shirki at the back. Sean. Himanshu. Himanshu tries. It's a powerful one. There could have been a ball under control for Kshitij. It has turned towards the corner kick spot. DC. And now everybody is feeling it. Nervous emotions for both the team's players. Himanshu, pump fakes it. Oh, this is Mehra. Can he get it in? Kshitij. Here's that tackle. The goal is open, but a sliding clearance in front of the goal. Himanshu, are you serious right now? What a way to stop this attack. Not giving up, consistently making that block. It was a double save by a defender in front of the goal line. Himanshu Nawatkar. Just might have saved the game for those players of Nighthawks who really needed that help. And it was a one-man show at the defense. Looks like it has hit the roof, which means a side kick for Tiki-Taka. They put the ball towards Tiwari. That's not bad, but there is no teammate there. Goal kick. And Nighthawks, are they willing to settle for a draw? I don't think they should. But ball control is in question for Gitesh. Pankaj. Tiwari couldn't swing it in. He wanted to cross it, wanted to shift sides of the ball's direction. Prashant Dubey. It's now or never. Himanshu has cleared it. Pankaj. Through the gap. Avinash. It's not on target. Sean Zagade. Oh, that would have been a good let through. Rahi really wanted to let the ball loose towards a teammate. Just didn't get the ball grip. Here's a deep ball inside. Challenge up in the air. The elbow touch. The knee touch, I mean. And that is the end of the game. 3-all. An absolute thriller. Avinash clutching it down when his team needed it the most. But Mehra, he takes the icing for this performance. He has been very vital. Do feel like Nighthawks could have taken the win, but they failed to get the defensive maneuver, and it was Himanshu Navatkar at the end denying them all 3 points. That's it. Conclusion of the game, 3-all. 1 point split between these two teams. Next game coming up soon. Now let's just focus on the next game. It is going to be played between Jets and Aundh FC. Aundh FC in the white, Jets in the sky blue. Now Jets have been cruising in this Pune division of Elite Premier League and they have not dropped a single game. There was that one game where Neil Sangvi scored an absolute vital last minute goal which resulted in the 3 points being in the bag. Here's the start, James towards Rugwe who makes his fine return. He has been absent for the previous games but now he's back on the field. And his contribution is going to be vital. The left-footed midfielder has quite the impact of a Herculean player. Neil Sangvi past the half-line mark and he might think of shooting. He has taken past the other player. That was close. A deep ball inside, attempted ball towards Bhavin. Now goal kick needs to be taken. Arya. Arya takes his time, has height on the pass, Rugwed heads it, it's out. Played at the back by George. James. And he doesn't have the ball to himself, but his teammates are trying to win it. There's a counter snatch from the opponents, Aundh FC. Here's Gopal, but the angle is so tight and Chris was retreating with full force. Guddu. Nicely given pass. Chris at the back towards his goalkeeper, Guddu. Flicked up, James. He is denied of the body possession. He was trying to accelerate towards the ball. Sahil Kambre gets it out towards his goalkeeper. Neil Sangvi. This is Guddu. And up in the air and out. A harmless mistaken pass, Sahil. That is a well-given ball, Gopal. Gopal Bandari tried to control it. Not successful there. Now here's the pass for James. Happy to hold on to the ball. Now he has turned. And two people taking care of James up there at the left wing. Ball played at the back. Guddu. Neil, carefully given. Chris, that's a fine pass. Rugwed. Chris. And Chris tries, but it is off target. Gaikwad was rushing forward to make that block. Arya. George. And just not given any ball possession after that touch. Neil Sangvi clears it. There was a touch from George, which means Neil, he will be able to take the side kick. Chris. This is Gaikwad. And Gaikwad through the gaps, Bhavin. Scurrying for the ball. And this is a free kick. Sahil, he has won a free kick. Sahil. The free kick was taken slightly from a different position. Arya. Gopal. Bhandari turns. This is Chris with the snatch. James. He's taking his time. I thought he was about to pull it off the shot. It was available for the taking. Played at the back. Rugwe through the gap. There is no shot yet. It's blocked on the first occasion. The second one is just not his to take a shot. Corner kick. And Chris tries, but blocked by Gaikwad. Runabout is coming in. Gopal Bhandari, but the touch is very heavy, so the acceleration has less meaning. Chris. Guddu. Rugwe has turned to the right. And James lets it out. Neil Sangvi. He wants to use his right foot. That is a good slicing attempt on the shot, but it's not on target once again. Arya, he is left to be tested truly in this goalkeeping occasion. Goal kick. At the distance, Neil Sangvi, a ducking header. A half jump by him. Avinash. Arya. And this has gone out. The reins are pretty much settled for the Pune division of Elite Premier League. But, as I say so, oh, the ball was just let through. Rugwe Deole's pass turned out to be a through ball that Bhavin or Chris, neither of them could have controlled it. They just watched each other and expected either of them to control it. Arya. Rugwe Deole. And there was a touch from Gopal. Now side kick for Jets. They have been enjoying the higher ball possession. It's still 0-0. The higher ball possession, it's meaningless without goals. And we'll see if Guddu thinks of creating something. It's blocked. Sahil, he had the blocking touch. Rugwed gives it up towards Bhavin. Bhavin. Here's a runabout attempted. There is nobody on the second side where Neil Sangvi produced a pass. Chris, I mean, he just raises his arms and says, Neil, I have to be at the back when you're making a move up front because we do near last man. Man, that has hit the post. And Gopal Bhandari, does he think of shooting? It should be. Corner kick has been given. Gopal, I think the ball was tackled brilliantly here. It might feel like a foul, but it is very close to not being one. James, and this is cleared instantly. It was Gopal Bhandari clearing the ball. Neil Sangvi. Gopal. A ball forward for Bhavin. Early tackle from Sahil. Neil gives it to Guddu. There's James. Always lurking around the D-box area. Rugwe Deole tries. He still has the ball to himself. The rebound. Can there be a shot? It is blocked by Arya. The first save is theirs. A first proper save in these two teams. It is produced by Arya. And it was on for a shot on target. Good to yet to make a save. Oh, this is a snatch. Sahil. Can he speed things up? He has simply lost the ball there. Played at the back. Rugwed. Was that a good let through? I mean, he still has the ball. Not anymore. Side kick for Aundh FC. Gaikwad. Waiting it out. He always has the option of playing Arya. Guddu. Intercepting attempt was just unsuccessful from Sahil. The touch was halfway through. Chris at the ball. Played it behind towards Guddu. Rugwed tries it with his right. Here's the side kick. Neil. Neil gets past one player with the second one, and Chris, he tries one, but this time there is lacking power on the shot. Oh, very good attempt. Josh Pillai tries, but Neil Sangvi very well positioned. Rugwe Deole takes the ball forward. And nice gap found. Rugwe Deole, can he make it happen? James! It is James finding the first goal. Rugwe Deole, he makes his return with an assist. A loud return has just been propelled forward for Jets midfielder Rugwe Deole with an assist, and James, he continues to do what he does best, tap the goals into the net. Neil. That is very cleverly done by Guddu. Just ask Neil for the ball, not with words but with actions. And this can be problematic. Gaikwad, he gave a ball, it was good. Avinash. The control or the touch just wasn't there. Rishi. And that was risky from Rishi. A good challenge by Avinash. This is a side kick for Aundh FC. Gaikwad, nice 1-2 attempted. Goal kick. It has been taken and Neil Sangui has the ball. Now Jets with that one goal, they are just playing the ball at the back. And they're just faking some movements up top. Ball, that is good. That was a fine run by TK. Tanmay Kashyap, also known as TK. Made his way in on the field, he made that run, and that could have been a potential ball which could have resulted in a header attempt. Good to the touch is questionable, but he clears it instantly. The moment of realization, it was dangerous even for him. Played at the back. I mean, that was not bad. Tried to find Gaikwad James. Neil. This is Guddu. Guddu. Rishi. And on the line, but it has taken a touch from Gaikwad. Now Bhavin has been asked to move away from the ball by Rishi. There's two options on the 180 degree and Guddu. He's on a 90 degree to play a pass, but this is snatched in. Guddu retreats very swiftly. Gaikwad, not a very good touch. Here's the counter snatch attempt. Aundh FC still have the ball. And that is going to be good to making the save. The rebound is not so dangerous after all because it has ended up in friendly legs. Still running away with it. TK was fouled and there is going to be a free kick. Neil against George Pillai and he doesn't want to risk. Guddu. TK. He has lost the ball there. Bhavin retreating, making sure George is not making any run that is detrimental to their opponent's side. Corner kick. That's very easy for Guddu to collect. Count that as a shot on target. And Rishi. Nicely given pass but intercepted. Aundh FC, can they make something happen? George. That was well done by George. He got past Neil but not past Guddu and the ball couldn't find a teammate. Good challenge by Bhavin. Aundh FC. I do believe this is a free kick for Jets as the referee has raised their arms in their favor. And there is always that chance of charging up top, trying to win a ball and then finishing it off, which always comes in as a surprise. But a repetitive element of Elite Premier League, Pune Division or PCMC, we have seen a couple of those. Attempted ball through the gap. There was a touch, which means he's free to take a shot. Neil couldn't quite swing it with his left. Arya. And that is the end of the first half. Just a single goal thanks to Rugued and James. We'll see if there are more goals in the second half. Start of the second half is going to be underway soon. Just hold on to that one goal scored by James. And there were 1 saves each from Guddu and Arya. Now we'll see if there are more saves or more goals in the second half. For now, as the live score goes, 3 points in the bag of Jets. No draws, no losses, which means quite the statement going into their 4th game. Here's the start of the second half. Nicely taken turn, Gaikwad. Very good ball control, but Neil Sangvi, he's a difficult man to get past. Gopal Bhandari, he'll have to be more creative and he'll have to be faster than ever. Played on the inside, Bhavin. And he wins a free kick. Foul by Jayesh.
Hawks S.
Free kick for Jets. It's way back in their half. Shirshak has made his way on the field and a let through from Bhavin doesn't work out. He thought the pass was for James, looking at the ball power. Arya. His goal kick will be a high one. Neil Sangvi gets a shoulder on the pass. Attempted effort to keep the ball in play from Shirshak, unsuccessful. Rishi. Guddu. And he simply clears the ball. He realizes that there was no way to get a dribble or get a pass out. It's good awareness from the goalkeeper of Jets. He senses risks, even with his own touch, as we saw it in the first half. Side kick. And this is a prominent chance for Aundh FC. They just need to find their gap. And the ball position has been turned over on the last microsecond pretty much. Rishi. Guddu. Up in the air, that is a mid-heighted ball. And Guddu, he's right on the edge of the D-box. Handball appeal will be denied by the referees. That is in fact a good ball for James. Where does he square it? He plays it behind. That was not bad. Corner kick won by Bhavin. Bhavin tried to fake his pass from the corner kick spot. And that is read in by Jayesh. Another corner kick. And TK, he tries to take it. There is not much difference on the result and outcome, but when he takes it on the second opportunity, the ball was struck. So the ball location changes. Side kick. Played at the back towards Neil. It is Guddu. And Guddu clears the ball once again. He's very reliable, isn't he? With these ball touches, when he senses that if he makes a mistake at the back, it will be all his fault, and it is 1-0. He understands the game situation really well. Aundh FC. And there's the penetrating run attempted by TK. And there was a partial nutmeg finish, but it went off target. Tanmay, that was good. Rebound taken back by Aundh FC. Here's an early tackle by Rishi, who took the corner kick. Moments later, Neil. It's James falling down. Nicely given ball, Bhavin. Does he keep it to himself? And that is a great challenge, Aundh FC. They get it out somehow. Corner kick. That was Jayesh on the tackle. Brilliant. Now Bhavin, he has been trying to squeeze a ball inside from the corner kick spot. This is the third counter for him. This time he has played a pass behind. TK tackled into by Gopal Bhandari. Neil. Rishi. The shot was wide from the near post. Neil Sangvi, intervening touch. Side kick. Jayesh. Wants to play a long ball, but where has this gone? Out and towards the opponent. Neil. Very good pass, TK. He tried to swing his head. Still in play, Gaikwad. Nicely done dribble, but Gaikwad, he is further away from the ball up ahead. Rukwediaule takes a touch on the inside. There was a touch as the ball swung towards the goal line. Corner kick. Rugadiole pretty much the shooting man of Jets in most tournaments. And looks like a line foul just happened. Oh, very well given. Avinash. The intentions were very good for that dribble, but the touch, it was against the intention. Good do. And through the gap, James trying to keep his body against the player. He has to take care of two things. One is challenge Jay, and second, control the ball. It's not very easy. Neil Sangvi just in time. This is Rugadiole winning the ball through the gap, and this is going to be a corner kick. Avinash glad to fall down on the ground, but get a block anyway out. And of course TK, he made that decoy run. Chris, he slightly slipped while he took the shot. Arya, actually with a flat pass which could have worked out. Gaikwad, his touch was very quick. Rugadiole. James somehow had a touch. It touched his shin. Involuntary attempt to ball control. Chris. Neil. Very well done. Two separate challenges. Both of them he had a clearing touch, but he also got the opponent involved while the ball touched, which means the ball possession will be with Jets. This is good do. A nice header. Just in time from Rugadiole. Carefully from behind so that he doesn't make a foul. Aundh FC. Just one shot on target which was saved by Guddu. Arya. And does he get involved in the attack? It's far away. Gone out for a goal kick from goal kick. And this is Arya. His turn to take the goal kick. Nicely swinged in. Bandari Gopal. And that is a good accelerating technique, but it has to be with a better touch. And that has been the case with most Aundh FC players except for pretty much Gaikwad. Free kick has been given. Great pass, the volley, but good to saves. Mighty reflexes kicking in for the goalkeeper of Jets. I don't know if this was on target, but whatever he did, it was lightning fast reactions. And the volley was prim and proper. That was a proper attempt from Aundh FC to try and attack. Just their arch nemesis, Guddu, the final man to beat. Was a very well taken volley by Jayesh. Gaikwad on the delivery. This is a good pass. Jayesh tries. Not on target. Tanmay. And Tanmay, he is entangled into his own legs. Tried to get a dribbling move, but his foot, it got against him. James with the snatch. A clearance by Avinash. Rugadiole tries to win the situation. He has won the ball, but the pass is blocked. Aundh FC have done a brilliant job of giving the very less spaces. And here's the ball. One player to go against. Second one with a pass. Good do. Gaikwad. And this is tackled by Rugwed. Out for a goal kick. Chris, his shot is gone wide. Chris, on one of the earlier matches, he was the shooting man. Rugadiole has controlled the ball. That was a good let through Chris. Through the gap, but it is Arya Chandak. Just fantastic. Slides down on the floor, sweeps it away. Arya has been quite the piece for Aundh FC. They just need one good attack. Chris tries, it is blocked again. Ball played towards Avinash, and Avinash, what has he done? A mistaken touch, but Arya. And the suspense. It's over. The ball has not gone in the net. Arya somehow helps his team. And it was such a difficult situation. The looming threat of a goal was upon them because of that mistaken pass. But Jets, they were not able to find the second one. It is thanks to Arya. James. Rugwediole. The moment he realized this pass didn't go through, he reacted very quickly. Bhavin trying to accelerate. One extra long stride would have done it, but it was, of course, with couple of accelerating touches at the back. Jayesh. Gaikwad gives it up towards a teammate. Gopal Bhandari. He has lost the ball there another time because of the accelerating move. Good do. Flicks the ball up. Gaikwad flattens it down. Rugwediole. Oh, he has glided past one player, but the second contact, was it a foul? It's a ball out. Line foul committed by Aundh FC. Now here's a side kick for Jets, still holding on to the lead thanks to that lone goal from James. We have not seen any goals otherwise. And apart from the attacking action, it has been Arya making a fine series of saves. James. Bhavin. Challenge from behind. Gopal Bhandari through the legs. Here's the shot. Oh, brilliant Chris from way downtown with his right foot and a top corner finesse. Side foot. It's fine. With enough power and accuracy mixed into the top corner, that will be a glorious goal for Jets. Second goal claimed in. A shift of the goalkeeper for Jets. It will be Neil Sangvi being the goalkeeper now. 2-0. This time Arya could have done nothing to save that goal. So very well struck. It had that top spin and the curve. Everything that you dream of shooting was something Chris was able to fetch. Gaikwad, good snatch. James. Rugwediole. James still has the ball. And Rugwed plays it behind. Another one attempted. The tap in. It could have been there from Bhavin. The touch was just not good. Chris evades. It is Rishi. Rugwediole. And that is the end of the game. 2-0. A classy shooting technique to find the second one. And a good tap in created with teamwork by Jets. 2-0. They'll take the 3 points and the 2 goals. They've barely dropped any game. Start of the next game is underway. Zeus FC in the dark navy blue and Panna Boys in the teal. Now the start, it was abruptly taken away by Panna Boys. They apply pressure at the top. Pass played on the inside. Pranil. It's Pranav. Tried to swing a ball on the inside. Pranav to take the side kick. Gives it up towards Neil. It is Nikhil Mali who could have struck it early. Could have been a dangerous moment. Now this is a goal kick taken by Arav Bharadwaj. Nal gives it up towards Shibu. Nikhil Padwar. And that is a good strike, but closure on this ball is good. There's the second follow through. Nal tries. It is blocked again by the same candidate, Adi. Zeus FC. 3 shots blocked within a span of a minute already. Nikhil Mali. Outward ball towards Padwal. And this is blocked. Nikhil Padwal takes the ball. Neil Sangvi with the snatch. 2 on 1. It is 3 on 1. The touch is good. And Preetham gets a save. There were up to 3 separate attackers could have taken the score sheet name. But Neil, he tried. And Preetham, he denies all of them. Having option on your left and right just feels so strong. Zeus FC, an early break from them. Accelerating attempt. Just not good on the pass. Pranil, he was positioned on the left. The pass was played on the right. Preetham. This is Nal. He has already taken 2 strikes. Mali. Nal takes his time, plays it towards Preetham. Slow build up attempted by Panna Boys, and they are succeeding to make the ball movement forward. Nikhil Mali. Nal. This is Preetham, this time flicking the ball up in the air. Shibu, oh, that's going to hit the crossbar. Nikhil Padwal tries to get a ball inside. Shibu, another one with his right foot stretch, even though he was positioned forward. A series of attacks from Panna Boys. None of them have been a goal. In fact, one of them has been a crossbar. Arav. Repelled away by Nikhil Padwal. Nal intercepts. Fouled, was he, Nal? Nal. Nikhil Mali. Nikhil Padwal, the touch was questionable. In fact, this can be problematic, but he intercepts and makes the ball recovery just in time. Nicely attempted through ball. Shibu, early challenge. Saranj gets the ball away to the right. Neil trying. Nal winning the ball. Gets it out towards Nikhil Mali. A good slide by Adi. Just focused on the ball continuously, and a foul from behind by Nikhil Mali. So is this a free kick or a side kick? Okay, the free kick has been given. And to whom? Zeus FC. Okay, it was the push from Nikhil Mali after all. Guess he used his arms on the upper body contact. Nicely done by Aryan, but he has slipped mildly. Nikhil Padwal not completely getting the ball to himself. It's out. But Zeus FC, they have been trying to pressurize with their own attacks. Saranj plays it at the back. Adi. Just no room to run about with the ball. So Pranil, when he tries to get a cut in from the right wing, Nal does a good job of fending him away from the ball. Side kick. Preetham. Nikhil Mali. Nicely given heel flick. Nikhil Padwal. His cross is played, but between 2 of his teammates. It's just a timing issue for Panna Boys for now, but Jets have applied enough pressure with the 2-0 victory. Pranav. Neil. And Nal tries a shot blocked by Nikhil Mali, his own teammate. Nal intercepts, takes a ball forward. Shibu, the ball is there with Panna Boys, but not anymore. Cleared away. Pritham. Nal. Nal evades, nicely given pass. Shardul. It's Gautam actually, not Shardul. Just substituted in. Nal has been given the yellow card. I think this is for not following the uniform of the jerseys of the team. Uniform, jerseys, whatever you call it, it is still a football uniform. And Nal, he wasn't in the proper one. Now looks like there will be a forced substitution potentially. Okay, it is just a yellow card. I don't know if he will be forced to substitute out. Yeah, looks like Nal is taken out. That is going to dwindle the defenses of Panna Boys. Nicely done. Dribble, Neil. It's off target. The dribble was good. The shot, not quite enough. Nikhil Mali turns, plays a pass. Shibu, he's just not in the position there. So far, good stuff by Zeus FC, especially on the defense. Nikhil Mali has lost the ball there. He's trying to retreat, but the tackle is just in time. Perhaps a forward acceleration is what Pranil really needed. And played through the gaps. Nikhil Mali plays it behind towards Gautam. Pritham. Shibu. Heavy touch. Pranil tackled into Saranj, takes the loose ball. He has turned the ball away, but a good pressure by Shreyas. Shardul, I mean. Shardul, the touch is not there. Shardul can do better than that. The ball didn't even have that much power. Arav. His goal kick has gone out of the place. Pritham. Nicely given ball. Shibu. And he has given the ball away to the opponents. Nicely done turn, Neil. He has been the attacking force for the side of Zeus FC. Nikhil Padwal gets the tackle just in time. The cut was short for Neil. Neil. Saranj. Saranj through the gaps, but it is taken away by Gautam. Shibu, this time the turn is done. Nikhil Mali. Shibu. And Shibu tries to go for a 50-50. Saranj. Now who is going to win this free kick? Free kick for Panna Boys because Shibu had the ball advantage there. Nikhil Mali sets it up. Nal tries, and that is going to be a goal. Right-footed slicing effect to flatten the ball into the net. Simple but well-taken executed free kick from Panna Boys. And now getting those shots changed might have changed things for the better of the team. Just a proper technique to put the ball inside. Here's another shot attempted. Nikhil Padwal. He fell down while he tried to shoot. Up in the air, the goal kick, and Pritham, perhaps he was pushed too much. Pritham takes it quickly. Nikhil Mali lets it out towards Nikhil Padwal, but a good challenge by Neil. And earlier we saw Nikhil Padwal do the same tackle. So that's a lovely duel to watch. Nikhil Padwal and Neil. Nal fakes the shot. Shibu out of control. Arav Bharadwaj, the goalkeeper. Neil. Nicely taken turn, Neil. Neil gets past two players. Now tries a shot. Pritham. Brilliant save. Pranil takes it to the left. Now to the right. Finds a teammate. Zeus FC still have the ball towards Neil. Nal had a partial touch there. It's out. Now we have a corner kick for Zeus. Nikhil Padwal. Arav tried to get the ball inside, still fighting for it. It's cleared. Panna Boys take it very quickly. It was much further behind, not where the free kick was taken. Abruptly interrupted by the official, Nal. The man with the yellow card and the man with the goal as well, Nikhil Mali. Good challenge. Pranil gives it up towards a teammate. Is blocked by Nal. Arav, his strike is incomplete. And that is a ball swing missed by Pranil. Good challenge to keep the player away. Allen. The volley doesn't latch. He was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He tried to use his left. That's understandable. It's his weak foot. Neil. Played at the back. Adi. Whips the ball up with some height. Pritham has already made one fantastic save and now he's also on a clean sheet. Headed inside. At the back towards Pritham. And ball is lost. One player to go against. Arav. Nikhil Mali. Oh, that was a good read. The dribble was not effective enough. Didn't feint the player away. Nikhil Padwal. And there is a slip about which has been problematic for Nikhil Padwal for the second time, but Nikhil Mali gets a good challenge off. Lunges forward, misses the timing. This time Adi, his pass is intercepted and Padwal getting physical up there. It's out. Corner kick. Corner kick for Zeus FC. And they're just being patient, but off the ball movement, it can't be more than that. Pranil makes a run and he's chased down instantly. Nikhil Mali, one player beaten, nicely done chop. Does he go for another feint? There's a couple of flicks and fakes. Nikhil Mali just not able to get the ball to himself. There was a good dribble action from him, but after that, he overdid it, and that is the end of the first half. He will have time to rethink of what he could have done better on that 1-on-2 situation. 1-0 is the score. Nal's strike and Nikhil Mali's assist will keep this team in the 3 points for the moment. Start of the second half is going to be underway soon. Panna Boys hold on to that single goal and the lead. Here's Nal with the strike. Oh, that could have been dangerous in terms of rebound. That was almost self-destructive. A good block by Arav, and Pritham gets a touch, which means it's a corner kick. Talk about firing into your own goal because of a volleying effect. It's missed here. That was Aryan just missing the timing. Pritham. Just very much in the game and aware. Oh, this is another one, but Shibu. This is good. Pranil. And he glides forward with the ball. It's not breached the line, but now the ball is stuck in his legs and Pritham gets it out. Foul. Free kick taken. Nikhil Mali to speed things up. Padwal, he sets it up behind. Nikhil Mali with his left. It's gonna miss. Arav. Out of Bharadwaj, he's the goalkeeper for Zeus. Deep ball in and out. Now Pritham with this goal kick, does he go for a flat pass? He does so. Allen. And that is well done to put the ball away, especially when your power is not just there. Allen, I mean, he has a lot of strength. Nicely given ball, Neil. He made the run on the inside, not from the outside. So Adi and Neil, mild coordination rework will fix things out. Shibu gives it up. Nikhil Padwar accelerates, places at the back. Nikhil Mali. Strike blocked by Pranil. Nikhil Mali waiting it out. Shibu. And he has lost the ball the moment he touched it. Nal just in time. And Nal is all over the place, especially in that patch around the left back area. Adi. Pritham, very quick to take this. Nikhil Mali takes it to the right, but there is that retreating approach from Adi. He couldn't keep the ball to himself after he flicked it forward. Nal. Pritham. And Pritham with a long ball. Shibu. That's one way to cross the ball in. With the left foot, it will go in. Nikhil Padwar. Just very well positioned to take the rebound loose ball. And he makes no mistake on the half volley. Second goal claimed by Panna Boys. If there's two teams who haven't dropped any games, it is Jets and Panna Boys just leading the points table. Tackled in time by Nikhil Mali. This has come as a surprise to Pranil. He just waves off his arms and says it was supposed to be our ball. Nal. Now the second goal had no assist because it was just a shot. I mean, it was a cross attempted by Shibu. The header was denied by the opponent and hence the loose ball went in. Shibu, nicely given ball. Nal. Tried to be very clever, just on the edge of the line. It has glided away and out of bounds it goes. Attempted strike, saved off by Pritham. Pranil. Allen is making optimal usage of his body and Nal pushed from behind. That's a very good withdrawal. Pritham. And this is well done by Nikhil Mali to keep the ball to himself. Vital goal. Just brilliant. Pump fakes one shot, finds the second one. Nikhil Mali just doesn't stop scoring, does he? No celebration. It's a usual day at the office for Nikhil Mali. Allen. Happy to hold on. Nal. Put away by Zeus FC. Down by 3 goals. 3 separate goal scorers for Panna Boys. Pritham. Oh, not bad. He wanted to find himself on the score sheet too. Goal kick. This is Arav. Flat pass. Under pressure, Neil, but he turns in time. Nikhil Mali. Well done. The body usage is good. Shibu through the gap. Nikhil Padwar gives it up. Alan, this should not miss, and it hasn't. 4th goal. If there's some achievements to be unlocked for Panna Boys, it is 5 separate goal scorers because there's 4 already on the sheet. That's some versatility from this team, and it was Nikhil Padwar making an assist. 4-0. Quite the goal difference maker game. Parth, and he will sub in as the goalkeeper. Nal. Shardul lost the ball there. Adi, a real chance. It's far away ball for Neil, but he somehow recovers it and Parth makes a fantastic save. The clean sheet is still on and Nal helps him out. Neil. But it's a fine tackle by Shardul. Takes it at his right. Lets it off towards Pranil. And Shibu, very good challenge. Here's the shot. Out of strike, too far up. Goal kick. Parth. And he sees a teammate right to his left. Nal. Nikhil Mali. That's a good turn. Even a better pass. Shibu. He tries with his left. And that is going to be another attempt. Just missing. Nal. Valiant. Shardul. He just fell down, Nal. And then he pushed his stretching limits to another level. Ball at the back. And led through towards Pranil, but his shot is blocked by Shibu. Side kick. And there's the added element of some rains. Played at the back towards Bharadwaj. Neil. Preemptive acceleration. Allen. Oh, nicely done. An attempted pass through the legs. It's unsuccessful for Shibu. Neil accelerates. One player to go against. It is Nal. He has got an enough speed. And Nal, perhaps he'll get at least a yellow card. I don't know if it's going to be a red though. Yellow. That is the second yellow though for Nal, which means a follow-through red is just not inevitable. Player for Panna Boys sent off. Free kick for Zeus FC. This was blocked very easily. Nikhil Mali challenge from behind. This is a good pass. Panna Boys, they were on the verge of scoring, but it was an incomplete effect on the attack. Nikhil Mali. Shibu gives it up. Nikhil Mali, but he has hit the side post. And he was tapping it in with confidence. Parth with just one arm. Allen, brilliant. But he has given the ball away to the opponent in the process, Adi. And Parth with his right foot at the stretch. Heavy efforts coming in at the back to maintain that clean sheet, but the miss from Nikhil Mali is what was truly the upset. The volley, it doesn't latch very well. Goal kick. Here's the pass on the inside. Attempted attack, Zeus FC. Here's the attempt, Parth repels it. Another one put away. And Shibu gives it up. Nikhil Mali was fouled while he tried to turn. Padwar. Nikhil Mali, brilliant. The footwork is phenomenal. And Nikhil Mali is feeling it. He tries a shot. It's off target. Could that be a potential yellow for Nikhil Mali? That was absolutely unnecessary from Nikhil Mali. Felt more of a personal feud between the two players, and Zeus FC, they haven't gotten even a single yellow card. They're down by 4 goals, but Panna Boys, I'm sure they could have evaded these attacks. They had enough goal gap to take all 3 points. Not sure what that all was about. But yeah, it is a game of football. There will always be some dirty plays, and here's the attempt from Zeus FC. It's repelled once again by Nikhil Padwar. Ball given towards Adi. And that's not very good, but Shardul, while he tried to accelerate, he got the ball touched towards an opponent. Shivu. Nikhil Mali, softer touch would have worked, but that was still very creative to use his outer step. At the back. Now Parthi is close with Nikhil Mali, and he does so with that pass. Making the opponents run to win the ball. Good flick, Shibu. Quickly returned, and Zeus FC get the ball away. It was Saransh, just in time against two players. Played at the back, Nikhil Padwar. Parth. Padwar protects, still going forward, but here's the tackle, and the ball has gone out. Shibu Sani. Cleared the ball. Neil gets it out towards Saransh. Neil. And Neil tries, but Part reacts in time. Corner kick because of a mild touch. Neil. Pranav valiantly given. Saransh. And then ball let through towards Neil. He has to make effort to run for it. Adi just skipped over the ball. Adi, very well given ball, and that is Parth, vulnerable. It has touched his left arm, but still gone in. Zeus FC finally get a goal, but it is only a retribution to the 4 goals of the opponents. 3 points taken by Panna Boys once again. And that is the end of the game. On a personal level, Preetham Idnani has maintained his own clean sheet, but Parth, on the team badge, the clean sheet won't stand. Next game coming up soon after a break. Let's head into the next game. It is Smurfs in the white versus Milan FA in the black. White chess pieces against black chess pieces. The game is already underway. Ryan taking small steps as he raises the ball towards the field. Zoeb back towards Ryan. Now watch out for the off-the-ball movement. This passing at the back. It depends on the forward movement, where a player positions themselves and where a player gives a decoy run. Just no pressure applied by Smurfs just yet. They don't want to give the ample space, so they would prefer much playing in their half. Zoeb, and this is mildly out of control. The ball is shot on target. Ryan just in time saves it. It was his mistaken pass to begin with. It wasn't a very proper, accurate pass. Corner kick. Smurfs finally with the intent to attack. There's the ball on the inside, taken aback. Milan FA get the ball forward. The touch is not good enough. Very easy to collect for the goalkeeper of Smurfs. Ron Gokte tries to intercept. Aniket try to keep the ball. It's cleared out by Rohan Gokte, that is. Zoeb. Backward pass. And this time Smurfs take a good touch. Perhaps win a free kick. Kasim. Was he fouled? Now, compared to the previous games which we saw, this game seems to have slow pace and momentum. There were some games which just were not easy to track. The forward movements, the lateral movements of the players. Ryan tries a shot, it's off target. And because this game is mildly, in terms of pace and flow, slow, Ron Gokte gets a header out. Another header by Kasim. It had touched the rope, that is why it has to be a side kick. The official signals it from the other side. Ryan. Ryan with an option to shoot always. Zoeb tries a toe poke shot off target. Goal kick taken. Zoeb heads it. Aniket uses his left foot. Shouldering touch. Atharva Kulkarni still moving forward. Looks like a foul by Zoeb. Ron Gokte will take this free kick for Smurfs. He has Ishan open on his right. And Ishan is far away from the ball, but he pump fakes the shot. Lets it through towards Atharva Kulkarni. A heel flick attempt. Foul at the back. This was Adil Khan, he was fouled. Adil. Difficult ball to control. Rohan Gokte gets a touch on the ball. Came in as a side foot challenge. Hence no free kick. Zoeb. Kasim Sayed. Kasim, a halfway retreat from him. He didn't realize Niranjan was just rushing forward to win this ball. Tight angle, Zoeb Not giving any space, Kasim clears it, and he also uses the opponent as a wall, which means side kick it will be for Milan FA. Ryan, this one's going out. Here's the goal kick. Kasim. Heel flicked, counted as a shot on target. Ryan gets it out. Tried to find Venki there. That's not a very good place to dribble the ball. Adil. Line foul. Results in a goal kick, but that is very dangerous. If the rebound can go on target, this can work out for Milan FA. Headed up by Adil Khan. Aniket tries to control Venki. He's there to help him. And it's put away by Rohan Rajesh. There's that shot off target. Goal kick, it's in place, but Adil Khan, this is easy for him to control. Intercepting touch comes in from Atharva. He might shoot a shot, but he's caught in between second thoughts. Venki. I'm surprised to see Atharva Kulkarni not pull the trigger. It felt more like a bad touch because he thought of passing. Headed down by Kasim. Rohan Rajesh. And the ball is let loose by Adil Khan. It's cleared by Ishan Sumant. Qasim Syed. Ryan, you don't want those touches with much power, especially slipping under. It will be a horrifying sight, especially if the ball ends up crossing that goal line with the ball going in the net. Zoeb. The only way you can avoid that situation truly is don't lift the leg too much. Ron Rajesh, where has he gone with that acceleration? Very good, but not able to keep the ball in the end. Atharva Kulkarni loses the ball. Nicely turned. But Ron Rajesh retaliates back from fury. There's been loose balls after loose balls from the goalkeeper's edge. Ryan. Now this one's better, punched away. Niranjan. Nice touch and turn is good. Even the pass. That was better. Smurfs, they really delivered that attack. But Niranjan, he was on a fallout. The 1-2 was good. The shot, it did not connect. And you really need those type of shots to latch in. Here's a volley for Adil. He tries. It's over the bar. Most of these shots have been off target. So there's quite the less hype moments in these games compared to the previous three. A fine tackle. Adil still moves forward. Rohan Rajesh gets the ball away in time. Poked it from behind. Kasim. Kasim gets a chest. Still has the ball. Chance to put it in. It is going to be Rohan Gokte making a brilliant save with his chest. Side kick for Milan FA. Ryan. Flicks the ball up. Zoeb. It's too much on the flick, the power. Rohan Rajesh. And he sees Ishan Sumant, who finds Niranjan. The ball has breached the sideline. Nice flick attempt, but you can't get the rebound touch under control. Then you can't have a go at the goal. Atharva Kulkarni. Some incomplete moves from him, but I'm sure with time he'll get his momentum. Niranjan beaten on his left. Qasim. Nicely given ball. Adil Khan. That was a shot on target. Zoyeb gets it away. There's the repelling ball. Adil Khan takes it towards Aniket. Another toe poke, but this is blocked partially by Rohan Gokte. Corner kick. Aniket. Pump fakes the first kick. The second one is set through. It's blocked. Smurfs trying to win the ball. It's gone out. Now where do we see this ball going? It has been 0-0. Not the most action-packed football match for this evening. Ryan Sheikh shakes it off. Really felt like taking a shot. Qasim. And Ryan, he has so much space. He's the only player who can freely walk with the ball. That much amount of freedom. He can definitely be the supplying man for Milan FA. Qasim tries a quick 1-2. It's led through by Venki. We might see a goalless draw at the end of the first half. Atharva, the touch was good, but Zoyeb just in time stretches his right, puts it out. Corner kick. And a couple of things that Atharva Kulkarni tries to do are just so highly potent. They have the potential of being a jaw-dropping play, but then it's all up to the execution. Now here's a ball. Atharva Kulkarni, it is a goal! This is what I've been talking about. Atharva Kulkarni gets a slicing effect on the ball while he is running to the opposite side and finishes it on his back. The assist was provided by number 27. Let's see who that is. It was the goalkeeper though. A simple two-touch finish. Talk about that being the goal score changing factor. A keeper's ball and a striker's header. That was close, missed. Ishan Sumant. Not bad from Venki. Got the ball away from Vishan Sumant at the very least. Quickly taken through the gap. Zoyeb and Ryan, they think of having the ball controlled by each other. It's gone out. And that is the end of the first half. A single goal to change the destiny and course of the game. Now we'll see if in the second half the score budges any further. It has been a slow-paced game still. Second half coming up between Smurfs and Milan FA. Milan FA have conceded one single goal. It's come to the header touch of Atharva Kulkarni. Here's the flicked ball, headed out, repelled away. Rohan puts some height on the pass, headed away by Gokte. Ishan Sumant loses the ball there, but Rohan Rajesh is here to help out. Atharva Kulkarni quickly gets it out. A foul from the back on Kokate. Now here's a free kick for Smurfs. They have the lead and they have the ball from a dead ball spot. And we haven't seen quite a lot of direct free kicks, but it's Pune division where we have seen free kicks turn into magical moments for goals compared to PCMC division. Here's a direct try. Rebound taken by Milan FA. Gokte. And there was a challenge by Aniket. Flicked up and it hits the roof. Side kick taken by Kasim. This is Ryan. And now time to speed things up if you're Milan FA, because you really need those goals. Zoeb challenges Atharva Kulkarni. His clearance is blocked. Rohan. That's a pinpoint pass for Ishan Sumant, who takes a pass and touch. Niranjan trying to retaliate. Has the ball. Not anymore. Kokate. Aniket awkwardly touched before it went out. Ron Gokte gives it towards Rajesh. Attempted pass was stopped off by Rohan Rajesh. Ryan. Now Ryan, he has passed the half line. He tries a shot. It is just repelled away by the entire side of Smurfs. There might be a second attempt to deflect the ball into the net. So that is what Smurfs have to be careful about. Milan FA, meanwhile, what they need to be careful about is a rebound which can end up being the opponent's ball, and into the net it can go as a direct hit. So there's two things for either team to consider while getting the execution done properly. Kasim. A soft pass. And Smurfs, since they have the lead, they're not in any kind of rush. Just one player tagging along the other team. Ryan tries, it's blocked. There was no controlling touch, hence there could be no counter or an attack. Ryan. Here's Kasim. Ryan. Kasim. These two players have had a lot of passes. And that was a risky pass. Almost Ishan Sumant eyeing for the ball snatch. Some mid-heighted ball. Kasim takes a chop. Ishan Sumant beaten, and that is going to be a goal. Kasim, glorious. An equalizer of a finishing technique. Today's match day has been all about those finishing shots for almost every other team. We have seen quite a lot of them, and Kasim, he finds his name on the score sheet with his right. 1-1. Rebound. Niranjan. It's not easy to take the ball against 2-3 players. Kokate. Ayad. It's far away ball for Adil Khan. And he has given the ball. There's that 50-50. There was a stamp on the goalkeeper, but the ball was connected in terms of shot. Hurt on the shin perhaps. It's a painful one. Did win the ball, so the stamp that happened, it won't exactly count. But the contact and the pain, it's inevitable. Side kick underway. And that was a very good strike, but just not on target. That could have definitely caught the side of Smurfs off guard. Niranjan. Perhaps he can expect the opponent to make a mistake. And here's a volley, but it doesn't latch. And Aniket, he gets the touch. Rohan Gokte, he slipped away. There's two separate players just slipping here and there. Goal kick. Now we're back to square one. It's 1-1. A point each. Ron Rajesh tries to tackle, misses the ball totally. It's blocked by Kokate. Kasim. He has been the man of impact for Milan FA with that equalizer. Ryan. That's not bad. Aniket tried to deflect it in. The goal kick. Zoyab heads it down. Now gives it away to Adil Khan. It's pushed away further on the sideline by Rohan Rajesh. Side kick for Milan FA. Ryan. Nicely given ball. Kasim. Cleared away. Another one by Kokate. Nicely flicked towards Gokte. Still in the field, but the timing on the cross was preemptive. Could have taken an extra touch to control the ball and perhaps play it behind. Smurfs, it feels like there is potential to attack better. The defending has been alright. Risky pass. Now Gokte's flick. Denied by Kasim's header. Up in the air. And Ryan happy to collect this. Aniket, that is a good turn. But the flick gave enough time for Smurfs to retreat back. Niranjan. A real chance to beat Ryan, but his back against the goal. That's not going to allow him to shoot. Ron Gokte. It's just not easy with your back turned against the goal. Very far away pass. Venki. Tackled in by Rohan Gokte. Kasim gives it up towards Zoeb. And Milan FA, they have been enjoying higher ball position. Zoeb takes it back. A good challenge by Atharo Kulkarni. Let's see whose ball is going to be. It's a goal kick. Ryan. Nicely given touch. Atharva Kulkarni, it was read in well by Adil Khan, but your own teammate is not looking at the ball and has a final touch. Adil Khan re-challenges the ball and wins it. Aniket couldn't quite protect the ball. Ron Gokte, good snatch. Ron Rajesh, very good challenge by Milan FA back. Play at the back, the goalkeeper has abandoned his post. The goal is open, but there is no space to swing the ball. Aniket. Aniket tries, but it has missed. Goal kick taken. And another goal kick will follow through after that goal kick went out. Ryan. Now this was a foul upon Smurfs. Shoulder to shoulder, back to back. Kokate versus Adil Khan was it? Couldn't quite see it, but it was in the midfield. Kulkarni. And Kulkarni continues the dribble. The 1-2 hasn't worked out though. Ishan Sumant. This is risky from Ishan. Ishan Sumant is losing ball control there. Venki, one good pass will do it, but his own leg touches the ball. The pass, it had receding effect on it in terms of power. Man, talk about your non-kicking foot sometimes being your enemy. And that is just not a proper move right in front of the D-box. It's quite incapable. Just lashed away. Zoeb had the final touch. This game feels like it won't change in terms of score. Still 1-1. Kulkarni has lost the ball here. Here's Kokate running it back, winning the ball. Through the gap, Ron Gokte foul from behind, was he? Ishan. Ryan. And Ryan just lets the ball go down on the ground, but it's already over. The final whistle confirms it. 1-1. 1 point will be split between these two teams. Time for a break between these games, but that was the game with the slow-paced May. And it felt like one team could have definitely won against each other, but that just didn't happen. Next game coming up is between Colts and Nand FC. Game which has just begun is between Colts in the red and Nand FC in the white. Now it's a side kick. Sven. This is Sukwani. He's back in on the field. Chaco. That's a good amount of pressure applied by Nand FC collectively. Shritesh Ingre. Tanish. He has gone far away to the right. Long range kick. That's a great attempt. Vivek. Properly positioned to try and get it in. But Colts, it's not on target for them. Shritesh Ingre. And through the gap. Nand FC trying to scurry and win the ball. It is Vivek getting the ball towards the side kick. Arya. Yashraj Patil tries to penetrate. Vivek challenged further by Shritesh. Looks like it was a foul. Couldn't touch the ball, Shritesh. Now this is Arya taking the free kick for Nand FC. And through the gap, but that was a clean ball. Could have been a striking effort from somebody of his team. Sanket, just not able to swing it in. I mean, he did swing, but it was blocked. That's all I mean to say. Arya takes the side kick. And this has gone towards Tanish. Shritesh tries to run forward. Yashraj Patil. It has touched the rope, which means this is a side kick for Colts. Aniruddha Chako. Sukwani to Sven. And Sven falls down. He gives the ball anyway to Ashish. That's one way to fall down. Chako tries a shot. It's off target. Desai takes his time. Now this is up in the air. That is another header Vivek takes. It's not better than the previous one. The previous one was completely better. Sukwani. Chako still holding on to the ball. The challenge from Vivek is very good. And Chako, he points it towards his teammates that there can be an option on the midfield or else the outside. Sven touches it with the shoulder. Retreats behind. Desai. Oh, very well taken goal kick. I mean, the fake was just very good. Effective. Side kick for Nand FC. Arya plays it behind. Siddharth Desai. Vivek really trying his best to control this ball. It's such a difficult ball to do so anyway. Chako. Sukwani. Tanish. And Tanish somehow gets one single touch to evade from two Nand FC players. Shritesh Ingre. Nice ball. Tanish is blocked by Yashraj Patil. Could have been a first touch finish for Tanish. That is what would have worked out. Sukwani. And it's touched away by Arya. Tanish wins it. Vivek. And looks like it was a sandwiching effect upon the striker of Nand FC. Vivek clearly won the ball. It's a no-brainer call out pretty much. There's 2-3 separate players from Colts who have challenged Vivek ferociously. And Vivek, he's on the receiving end all this time. Arya. And another one through the gap, but Sanket, he's far away from the ball. Sukwani. Sven. Nicely given ball. This was aimed at Ashish, wasn't it? Desai. Headed down by Sven. Ashish flicks it behind towards Tanish. Oh, that was close, Colts. I thought they could get this one in. Desai. Loose ball. Ashish tries to win this ball. Akshan Shetty. Sukwani. Desai. Hands the ball out. Ashish. Tanish. Chako. Shritesh Ingre. And Ingre was fouled. Vivek. He simply raises his arms. He says he's sorry. Sven tries. Off target. That was a good moment. Shritesh and Vivek. Well done dribble by Sanket. Let's it through back towards Sanket, but challenge from Sven. Vivek has the ball to himself. Taken quickly. Shritesh Ingre, Ashish. He just doesn't have any turning space, so he has chosen the ball at the back. Chako. Chance for Sven to play a ball inside. Sanket heads it down. Tanish. Halfway through, cleared by Sanket. Ashish. Sukwani. Tanish. Chako. That ball touches Tanish before going out. Side kick to be taken from further behind. Desai. Sven heads it. Ashish. Ashish, a lot of space, and he tries a pass. Oh, that could have worked out. Suryan, he has missed the timing on the ball. He could have easily pummeled this ball into the net. Suryan, some things have just not been working out for this player from Colts. Ashish slips away, somehow reacts to it. Goal kick. Ingre, very good fake, but Sven, it's a faraway ball for him. Desai. And that was close once again, Vivek. Nearly missing the ball every single time. Ashish made a run for that pass from Sukwani. Looks like the ball had motion, hence the side kick had to be taken again. Ashish flicks it up towards the central side. Shritesh Ingre, chance for Suryan, but he is back. His back is against the wall and the goal. Just no room to turn. I saw two balls on the field, so that play being neutralized seems fair. Chako. Suryan. Foul on Vivek. And that's the fifth one for that single player. Yashraj. Sven heads it. That is a good ball and Sukwani saves it. The finishing touch was all right, on target, but Sukhwani, this came as a surprise reaction and situation overall. So him reacting is just appropriate. He was on the near post after all. Corner kick for Milan FC. Arya. Colts trying to speed things up. Sven. Sukhwani. Still 0-0 between these two teams. Ashish. And it has touched Vivek before going out. Shrita Jingre challenge. The ball was contacted by Vivek. Suryan. Ingre. Pass in the gap for Chako. Denied. Sritej. Sukhwani to Sritej. This is a pass with excessive force. Now where has it gone? He's out for a goal kick. Desai. And Yashraj Patil mid-air contact with Chako. Sven. Ashish. This is through the gap but denied. Arya just in time reacts and retreats. Desai throws it away. Cross in, denied by Chako. Headed up. Sven. Suryan. Shrita Jingre. Ashish, does he shoot? Still going forward. And that is the end of the first half. Goalless draw for now. Colts, they're disappointed. And so are Nand FC. But let's see in the second half who continues to have some momentum and some kind of chance to take a goal in. Start of the second half is underway soon. 0-0 is the score. Colts, they have gotten some chances, but it has truly been Sukhwani denying 2 consecutive attempts. And yeah, Sukhwani, if not for that man, Nand FC would have a stake at the goal. Sanket trying to win the ball. He has done so successfully. Sanket Sawant, he has lost the ball there. Sven puts the ball forward to Shrita Jingre. And this is sneaked in and cleared by Sanket. Arya did the blocking and it was Sanket with the clearing touch. Shrita Jingre. Ingre, he has given the ball away. That's not very well fired. Goal kick for Sukhwani. Shrita Jingre. Suryan. Shrita Jingre waits 2 players with 1 turn and chance here for Suryan, but where is the ball? He is once again not turning in the right direction. Desai. Forward ball. Amrure loses it instantly. Swen on the counter. Swen tries a shot. It's blocked by Sanket Sawant. And here's Ashish, but denied. Siddharth Desai just not giving up. That was Nand FC just taking it casually, not having focus on the ball. I mean, if it's a side kick, you just have to have your heads up on the ball. Perhaps this attempt will be the wake-up call. Yashraj Patil awkwardly taken away. Denies the ball position still for the opponents. Corner kick. Suryan. Arya clears it. Chako. Ashish. Sri Tejingre drags it behind. Now this pass is intercepted. Amrure. And Ashish puts it behind. Sukhwani. Yashraj Patil. That could have worked out. Just had to find Amrure there. Ashish lets it behind. Swen is blocked by Suryan himself. And that's a team player for Colts. Sukhwani. Ball on the inside. Sri Tejingre sets it up. Ashish pump fakes the shot. Stan, and this is blocked by Desai. Side kick taken. Ashish, and he pulls the trigger. The near post finish is denied by Siddharth Desai. Absolutely heroic of a save. They say, I'm sure this is not the type of game he wants. He really wants a teammate to score a goal because the type of saves he has been producing is off the charts. Sukhwani. Chako. Sri Tejingre. This is Swen. This is good build-up, but Ashish misses the timing on the pull-through. That ball is just poked away by Sawant. Swen. And Vivek, the only striker up top. Stan. And this ball has gone out already. Nand FC determined to keep the draw situation, but there needs to be a goal from them, especially for the type of performance Siddharth Desai has individually put in. Atharva. Desai. Chako. And there is the ball. Yashraj Patil, it's out of his reach. Sukhwani. Headed in, Yashraj Patil. And it's out. Colts have the final touch. This is Arya. And through the gap, that is a good chance. Yes, Nand FC have done it. This is Sawant making no mistake on the finishing blow. But the ball delivery from Arya, it was definitely phenomenal. Not a lot of celebrations, especially after that attack. Siddharth Desai. Glad to have this one go off target. Arya. Sawant clears. There is a collateral touch from Colts, but Sukhwani keeps this ball in play. Sri Tejingre. And he's free to make a pass, but he should have shot perhaps. The timing was just very good for a volley. Yashraj Patil. And this ball is won by Stan. Sri Tejingre is away from him. To the legs, and this is Desai still getting a touch. I don't know how he did it, man. Alienation coming in from the goalkeeper of Nand FC. This is some physics defied right there. He was shifting to the right, made a save with his left on a deflected touch. Stan at the back towards Chako. Chako, this is not very well struck. Siddharth Desai. And Amrure Tried to go forward. Chance here for Vivek, but the room is now not there. Stan takes a touch. Ashish, nicely taken touch forward. He tries a shot, but the second post finish is denied because of the run down by Savant. It's a good way to shake off Ashish. If you give him a clear shot, he can fire with a lot of power. Body's pumping for that aerial ball. Stan keeps the ball to himself. Tyagi loses the ball. Savant giving his all. Still hasn't crossed the line. Shritesh Ingre. Shritesh Ingre not giving up. Just defies Yashraj Patel with his body. Sukwani. Oh, that was very close. Nand FC almost winning the ball there. Chako evades. A prior contact being a foul. So this is a free kick at the back which was played as an advantage. Chako takes his time. Stan and Shritesh Ingre available at the back. Stan. Rebound taken by Shritesh. Vivek, what a good read. Amre. Yashraj Patil. Nand FC just might find the first 3 points of this campaign of Pune Division's Elite Premier League. Desai. Nicely taken touch. Corner kick. Arya. You can see a lot of spectators anxious to see what the outcome of this game is going to be. Shritesh Ingre. Vivek, he misses his timing, but Vivek commits a foul. It's better to commit a foul than let through a Shritesh Ingre wild and free with the ball. Mohit Tyagi. Okay, that is the right spot to take the free kick from. Stan with his left, it's blocked. Tyagi evades. Advantage in play. Ingre sets it up behind. Stan. Sukwani. Mohit. And why has Mohit played this pass in space rather than into the legs? That was some risk that even I could feel as a spectator. You never know if there is an impending attack attempted. There's Vivek once again charging forward. So those can turn really bad. Well done by Arya. Amre. And that is Vivek trying to run, but a final touch from Shritesh Ingre ensured that he doesn't end up with the ball. Ashish. Yashraj Patil. That was physically not very good. And it was controlled. Ashish had the ball favor, so clearly Yashraj Patil can't push the player away. It's either that or you let him control and then go for a next challenge. Stan. Stan tries, it's blocked. Arya. Sukwani. Forced to toe poke this. Yashraj Patil. Desai. Sukwani. And up in the air. Chako. He has lost the ball there. Amrure. Just zoning the player and the ball both away. Deep ball inside. Stan. It's blocked by Yashraj Patil. Ashish. And this was a good touch by Chako, but no teammate to be found there. Good challenge, Tyagi. Oh, that was such a good pass, but Chako, he was drifting away and behind. Ball lost instantly by Nand FC. Colts extremely high amount of ball possession. Ashish. Sritej. Foul. That was foul by Amrure. Taken quickly, Stan. Sukhwani. Sritej. Chako tries to shield the ball. He has the ball possession. Inward touch just doesn't work out. Arya had the final touch. It's out. Colts take the side kick. Chako lets it up. This is missed, but here's Siddharth Desai producing a valiant save once again. The rebound is also saved in by Savant. Chako strike blocked at a point blank. Ridiculous defending tonight by Nand FC. Another one blocked by Arya. Sritej. And looks like this will be a goal kick. Desai. Too much height on the pass for Vivek. Sritej sets it up. Stan tries to muscle it in, but he is not able to win the ball fully against Arya. Sritej. And this is a real opportunity, but Chako stands his ground. Let's no nutmeg through, and Chako tries. Siddharth Desai saves. A good ball for Vivek. And that is the end of the game. First 3 points claimed, Nand FC. This is such an important win for them. Colts, no points them they will get. 1-0, just a single goal, an absolute defensive maneuver, and this was such a defensive game, but still sometimes it works out at Elite Premier League Pune division. 1-0 victory for Nand FC. Second last game of tonight's match day. It's between Immortal Engines in the white and Mama's Boys in the maroon. Now the goalkeeper switch has been done by Mama's Boys. They have put Lio, also known as Lionel De Silva, in the goalkeeper spot. There's an early foul. So because of unavailability of Rajo, they have put Lio in the goalkeeper spot. That is the only change. And we also see Albert Topo coming back for Immortal Engines. Here's a free kick. It was struck. Off target it goes. It did take a deflecting touch from Mama's Boys defender, which means corner kick. This has to be taken again. Flicked inside, but gone out. Given forward towards the teammate. Giri gets the header just in time. Yazi controls and he plays a pass. Nikhil Nara, and that was very nice of a ball from Yazi. Nicely given ball, poked away. That was Rohit getting the final touch, which means goal kick for Mama's Boys. This is Bevan. Up top challenge. Rohit Rawat running for it. Rohit has been making charges at the top. Giri. Albert. And this has hit the roof. Too much height. Rathod. Lio takes his time. Bevan. An inside ball. Now this is a side kick, which means Nikhil Narayan won't give a lot of space. Albert. That's not very well touched. Bevan and Harsh Rathod continuously switching positions. I mean, they're happy to play fullbacks in inward positions. Lio. Rathod. And this is mildly risky, especially at that section with Rohit Rawat's presence. Lio. Bevan. Here's a good header. Rawat runs for it, but Lio stretches it out. He prevents it just in time. Jay on the line for Yazi. Bevan, not the best of touches, but Muttum. He couldn't get the snatch completed. The ball was lost in the process. Lio. That should be a side kick. Bittu Kumar at the distance and directly out for a goal kick. Bevan. That's not very well given for Nikhil, who was rushing down on the line. Side kick. Much far behind, is it? The side kick. Bittu Kumar, Albert. And this is very well aimed at the goalpost, but Lio hangs on to the ball. Yazi. Oh, very good turn. Intercepting touch from Muttum. There was just no presence of a central striker for Mama's Boys. Very well done to win the ball, Yazi, but Muttum is so much faster. Bittu, it's gone out of the line. He could have taken an extra touch and prevented it totally. Bevan. Lio. The shooting from Lio has to be struck on the central side of the ball. And also these are rolling ball shots. Here's the move coming in from Immortal Engines. It's Neeraj Mane trying to penetrate. Not able to do so. Rathod. Lio. Bevan. And this is in fact problematic. The strike is off target from Neeraj. Goal kick. Rathod. Harsh Rathod evades. It's intercepted by Mane. Muttum tries, Layo saves. Yazzie. Bittu Kumar has to get physical with Yazzie because the turns are very effective and the low center of gravity that Yazzie is able to abuse, it's quite effective. Free kick for Mama's Boys. I mean, even this is a team who hasn't seen losing days at all. Yazzie takes his time. Bevan. Harsh Rathod tried to take an accelerating touch while he tried to control the ball itself. Jai. It is up to two people helping out from Immortal Engines to get this attempt away, and Jai had the final touch. Quickly taken, but Bevan has the ball. Nikhil. Harsh. And this was a mistake. There's the shot. Layo saves it. Rathod. He hasn't cleared the ball exactly. Jai. Getting extra physical up there. He's up against Rohit Rawat after all. And Rohit Rawat doesn't stop charging at all. Layo. It's far away ball for Nikhil, but he waves his arm and says, I should have run. It's my mistake. Albert. So far, Immortal Engines have had the better number of attacks. Side kick. Played at the back towards Layo, Rathod. Jai. And Jai trying to cut in deep. He has done so, but the pass is incomplete. Giri snatches it away. Mane. Muttum. Mane. It's Giri. And Rathod. He had a touch. There's that attacking attempt. Rawat still trying to swing a ball inside. Bittu Kumar is blocked away by Layo once again. So many saves coming in from the goalkeeper of Mama's Boys. Mane evades. Rathod, was that excessive dribbling? Harsh Rathod really needs to reconsider the amount of turnovers that the opponent has gotten. Muttum battling it out. Jai. Yazzie. And Yazzie, ball control not in there. Nikhil. Yazzie. A real chance. But it is Albert stepping out of the D-box, getting a save. Yellow card has been shown to Neeraj. Rathod. Bevan is open. Layo. Bevan. That was a decently supplied ball on the attempt. Muttum. And Arav has made the run on the left. It's gone out over the crossbar and out for a goal kick. Rathod. Layo. It's Bevan. Just shielding the ball. That is going to be a miss by Mane. And Bevan raises his arms, asks, wasn't this a foul? Goal kick. Albert. Side kick taken by Bittu Kumar. Neeraj Mane tries a strike. There was a touch from Harsh Rathod. Corner kick has to be taken again. Neeraj Mane toe pokes it. This is a good ball. Arav had time. Could have taken an extra touch. The space wasn't there, but the timing, it could have worked out. Yazzie just in time clears. Bittu. Albert. Inside ball, Yazi. He has lost it. Neeraj pump fakes a pass. And he does the pass anyway. Nicely given ball, but it was a rolling ball. And perhaps there was a line foul committed. Panna Boys will take the side kick. Lyo. This is Lionel De Silva, also known as Lyo. Jay just gets a foot right there before the challenge of Muttum. Neeraj, he's open and he does get the pass. Arav made a run for it, but Lyo steps out of the D box, prevents the player from taking any extra touch further. Mama's Boys, they haven't gotten a lot of attempts out. Albert Topo yet to be challenged fully. And there's the first one. If you exclude the 1v1 that Yazi had against Albert. Rathod. Bevan can take a forward touch, but you can see how the midfield is clumped with the white jerseys. Giri gets a good header out. Rathod challenges with his knee touch. Yazi. Yazi, very good dribble aerially, and there's a cross, but Nikhil Narayan, no space. And he was pushed from behind. There will be a free kick. There was a potential for an advantage play if Nikhil Narayan did get the ball, but that was all there was. Now Bittu Kumar and Abhishek Giri just waiting inside the goalpost, whereas Albert, how many angles can he see? This is the real question. Yazi lets it out. Jai, it is gonna hit the crossbar and then go out. Directly gone out for a goal kick, but it had a crossbar hit involved. Jai, perhaps a reduction on the height would have done it. Effectively taken free kick, just not turning out to be a goal. Nice challenge on the ball, Bittu, he loses the ball there. Muttum, Jai. Yazi through the gap, and this is Bittu putting it out just in time. The first half's end is gonna be 0-0. Second half is going to start very soon, and perhaps it is going to be prosperous in terms of points and goals for one of the either team. We'll see about it. Intercepting touch from Yazi. Jai takes the ball back. Lyo. Here's a slip about by Bevan, but he's helped out further. Ball tossed away. Arav, he lets it through towards Muttum. Yazi, good challenge. Yazi still going forward. Arav on the chase, does get a touch. Ball set up for Jay. Lyo. Lyo tries a shot, that was good. Chris. Lyo. Another one Lyo tries, but maybe he can deliver a pass with that same power. A flat pass can definitely be effective for a turn shot or a swing, some deflection into the goal net. Here's the goal kick taken quickly. Yazzie. And Yazzie, his pass has been intercepted. Arav, however, he's taking his time. That was a very good turn flick. It was a minor foul contact that the referee saw, and yes indeed, it's a free kick for Immortal Engines. There was room for an advantage if the heel flick is something that a teammate could have read from Immortal Engines. Arav, very good flair in that play. Neeraj Mane through the gap, it's taken back. Chris, not a very good touch, and Neeraj once again. Jay. Yazzie, very patient. Lyo. It's too much power, but Jay, he does have the height to make that jump for a header. Albert. Toe pokes this one, and it has gone out. Intercepted by Mane. Yazzie. Yazzie evades two players, tries a shot. Here's the goal kick. Up in the air. That was a good header, but he's going off target. Yazzie. Nikhil. Yazzie again. And through the gap, very well taken. Jay, does he take a pass? He's far away from the ball after taking that touch. It was such a maneuver. Rohit Rawat, absolutely good accelerating effort. Did not give up on the ball even after he lost it with a fatal touch. Long range pass, headed in. Sean. Yazzie. And it's flicked up in the air. Just no proper availability of substitutes for the side of Mama's Boys. Just one or two players every now and then. Mane gets a good touch there. Tried to swing the ball towards Bittu. Side kick. Rohit Rawat charges onward. Intercepted. Neeraj Mane heads this down, but Yazzie. Lyo. Sean. And Jay. I haven't seen Jay use his left quite a lot. Ball swinged in. Nikhil Narayan somehow gets a pass towards Sean out, but it was a touch of Immortal Engines defender. Lyo. Sean through the gap. Nikhil Narayan very quick on the return. Jay. Yazzie. Valiant header. Giri gets it away. Jay retreats. Now there's the rain. It increases, it decreases. Yazzie was a solid dribble until it ended. Here's the goal kick. Chested away towards Yazzie. One defender to go against, and he's gonna continue to glide forward, and that was very close. I mean, Yazzie did just well on the attack, even dribbled past a defender to cross it in, but Immortal Engines, they escape by the skin of it. Lyo tries a shot off target. Put up towards Arav. Arav still has the ball. That was a good challenge by Mama's Boys, but there is a questionable doubt on the faces of everyone of the defenders if there could have been a free kick. And that's why they just waited out. Lyo. Rohit Rawat still trying. And Lyo, he's absolutely okay with making this pass. This pass not working out is better than Rohit Rawat challenging and charging and winning a ball. Lyo, very calculative. Nikhil. Oh, the ball has slipped underneath and he is very unhappy with himself. That's definitely not a move you want to ever make. Side kick play towards Giri. Rohit Rawat. That was just well read by Yazzie. Bittu. Albert gives it to Arav, who's trying really hard to turn against Jay. And Nikhil gets the ball out towards a teammate, but Yazzie, it's far away. As for Mama's Boys, I do feel like some passes can be played in the vicinity of a player. Whereas for Immortal Engines, I do feel all they need to do rework is their turn and the charging effects. Rohit Rawat. He needs to be helped more further by himself. He cannot charge and get the ball. Jay. So he might need some more support. Rohit Rawat. There he is again. The only man charging. Muttum. He assisted it further. Neeraj Mane. That was a good touch by Sean. A necessary one perhaps. Now meanwhile the score has still been 0-0. No proper attempts. Both the goalkeepers have truly done their job, but Albert Topo yet to be truly tested. It was Lionel De Silva getting more number of saves produced tonight. Corner kick once again. Turn flick attempted by Muttum. Now he might get a booking for this type of move. One last warning perhaps for Muttum. Sean. And this is blocked by Neeraj Mane. No mistake in the positioning. Lyo. Neeraj Mane intercepts. Yazzie. Outward pass towards Bevan, but what is happening? Looks like the rain has actually changed the tide of control for all the players. There's some water still there on the ball, as well as on the field. Nicely given ball, but it is right in on the edge of the D box. Sean. And this is pulled out by Bittu. Corner kick. Jay, soft pass. Harsh Rathod. Yazzie, very good 360. He still moves forward. Time for a cross perhaps. And there is going to be some height on the pass, but no goal, no attack, no attempt. Yazzie. That is one way to take the corner kick. Rohit Rawat. Just not given the room to run. And I know there is a net on the side, but Rathod was making sure that there is no run completed from Rohit Rawat. Lyo. A foul on Harsh Rathod. Yazzie. Jay. Yazzie again. Pass on the line for Sean, and this has been put out by Muttum. It has been a goalless draw so far. And looks like that is how it might end. Let's see if the end moments have something. Yazzie, good flick, good dribble. Lyo. Jay. Yazzie. A difficult ball, but Nikhil Narayan. Lyo. Must have failed to clear the ball. Goal kick taken. And it's out. Rathod. Nikhil Narayan really tries to zone the ball away from bit 2. He's unsuccessful there. Lyo. Yazzie. This is a decent ball, Rathod. Jay. There's enough balls played at the back because of the pressure that Immortal engines have been keeping on Mama's boys. A draw is definitely better than a loss, but either team, are they going to be happy with 1 point being split? Nikhil. Yazzie. Jay heads it. Still Jay. And not anymore. Neeraj Mane on the line. The ball has evaded. Here's a chance. Muttum. It's his final touch. Lyo. Sean. Now Muttum, he is the only man running forward, and that is the end of the running. That is the end of the game. 0-0 it shall end. 1 point for either team. We'll now head into the next game, which is the final game of tonight. But after a break. Welcome to the final game of tonight's match day. It is Oblock versus Karakas FC. Karakas FC in the blue, Oblock in the white. And here's an early break. It is saved by the goalkeeper. Karakas FC defy this attempt. Corner kick. And it was a powerful one, which means Karakas FC tried to run away with it. A very good challenge. Yash puts it away. Played at the back, through the gaps, and Dave has a good ball, but here's a poke. So Maddie makes sure this ball doesn't end up being some problems for Oblock. Here's the rush forward, there is a touch, it means a side kick. Here's Aman. Outward pass. That could have worked out for Dev. Ball played on the midfield. Bosley. And this is problematic. Gopi pokes it towards somebody. Has been given as a goal kick. Mostly a problematic pass right there. Nicely given ball. Headed up by Aman. Harsh. Challenge further on. It says Gopi. Harsh lets it through. Aman. He has found Chris. So Karakas FC want to slow things down. And Oblock, they're okay with it. Aman. Inside ball. That was a very good timing. Maddie clears it. He even aimed for the goal. Goal kick from Aman. Bosley. Yash. And this is intercepted very quickly, but stolen back by Oblock. Pushed away with a nudge. Played at the back. Oblock on the break. They are very defensive. They have no numbers, and this is a great goal. Man, that is some celebration, but the counter-attack was brilliant, just in time, taking no seconds. This was less than 3 seconds and the goal has been scored. Karakas FC, they're so joyful to see when they score a goal. Their celebrations, they quite have some styles. Here's a ball on the inside. Chance here. They flicks it behind. Harsh. Gopi. Here's Aman. Headed in and Bosley collects it. His thrown pass was intercepted with the right foot. Maddie at the back towards Bosley. Just in time, put up forward. Sandesh gets a pass out. That could have worked out. Side kick played towards Aman. That was preemptively swinged by Harsh. Side kick for Oblock. Maddie. Played towards Bosley. And the ball is let through. Nobody taking control of that ball there. It means problems for Oblock. They don't have the ball. A single player at the top charging up, applying enough pressure. This is Path. Bosley. Maddie. Chance to shoot with his left. He will play a pass, but that is just let through by Ritesh Hundekar as he sees the ball going out. Goal kick. Prathamesh Tekade, also known as Prat. Harsh. Gopi. There's the lurking efforts of Ritesh Hundekar. Bosley. Yash. Nicely given ball. Sandesh. And Gopi holds on. Doesn't make any move just yet. Yash sets it up behind. This is good penetrating efforts from Parth. Played towards Aman. Long range ball. Shouldered down. Still 1-0 because of that counter-attack goal, which was indeed good. You saw how Karakas FC was very hungry, and this is problematic. Parth trying to challenge the ball against Aman. This risk can totally be avoided by Aman. Aman. Oh, that is a very good duck. Has dug the ball and you get an opponent's touch out, Chris. This is smart. Now Dev with the corner kick. He has Aman on the line. Aman. Nicely curled. There's a volley available for Hundekar. And that is going to miss. The advantage was taken, so the handball appeals don't count really, even if there is one. Bosley, and that is going to be headed inside. Hard to keep this ball in play. Ritesh, he really tried. Played at the back. Bosley. Parth. Looks like a foul has just happened on this patch, right in front of the half line and sideline. Side kick, Maddie. It's free kick. And it's played as a pass. Sandesh back towards Maddie. That was very close. Bosley. Bosley has lost the ball. The goal is open, but still covered. A good turn. Oblock. They seem to be panicking a little bit. And this is Harsh making no mistake, completely attacking up front. Harsh, Ritesh Hundekar, that duo is deadly. Yash. Oh, that was close. Even Dev could have taken a touch forward up there. Maddie has placed this pass. Bosley flicks it up. Chested down. Bangale. Forced to run. Aman. This is Dev. Aman. Sandesh helped out with Bangale. Through the gap, the turn is done. Ritesh gives it up. The sound of it was pretty unpleasant. But here's the retreat coming in from Karakas FC. And Chris, nicely done dribble. Chris growing forward. But that was excessive. And this is Sandesh trying. It's going to hit the side post and then go out. Aman, he barely flusters. It's very calculative. Aman. That is a very good pass. He was so much in position. Ritesh Hundekar, that is. Bosley. Bangale. Maddie. Nilesh More, also known as Maddie. And looks like the player will be hurt. That's definitely the place you don't want to be hurt in. But it happens anyway. Bosley. Yash. Oh, it is such a heavy touch. Side kick play towards Aman. Aman curls in deep. Bosley collects, throws it towards a player that can work out, but this was a foul on Sandesh. Free kick for Oblock, and they're just planning it out. Here's Bangale giving a pass that was overshot. Maddie. And this can work out as another counter-attack. KJ running for it, tries a shot. A valiant way to block the ball. Maddie has gotten the execution just in time. He's already out, KJ, free to take the corner kick. Played at the back towards Aman. Aman, this is such a risk he's inviting. You don't want to invite a guest named Risk, at least to the party of goals and football. That is well done by Ritesh to poke the ball away. Bangale. Bosley fearlessly rising forward. Here's a deep ball in. Goodness, that was close. A mild deflection which defies the height downwards and towards the net. It can always work out. Sometimes shooting towards your teammates, it can definitely function as an attacking move. Aman. That is the end of the first half. A single goal to rule them out. 3 points in the bag of Karakas FC at the moment as we speak. We will have the second half very soon. Start of the second half is already underway. 1-0 is the score. Oblock, they're down by a goal. Karakas FC, they're in lead. Now we have the side kick being played. Played towards Aman. Played on the inside, headed up. Gopi just watches the ball go out. Gopi takes his time. Aman, free to shoot this ball. In fact, it has ended up being a clearance. Goal kick for Bhosle and team. Here's the push about attempted on Tanishk. Sandesh, heavy touch. Karakas FC take the ball. KJ rises forward in a good position to cross the ball in, and that could have worked out. Ritesh Undekar. The tap in had awkwardly very less power, and accuracy, it was all over the place, just not there. Bhosle. Played towards Savan. This is Tanishk. Turns it from the left wing. Sandesh. And this was cleared really well by KJ. Maddie. Plays it to Tanishk. Tanishk tries a shot, blocked by KJ. Savan plays it back towards Bhosle. This is Savan. Through the gap. Tanishk sets it behind, left-footed strike, and that is saved by Aman. There is no other player from Oblock up there to change the direction of the ball, which means it is only going to be a corner kick or else a side kick. Since it did not breach the goal line, it should be a side kick. Tanishk. Goal kick. Here's the long range pass from Aman. Bhosle punches it out. Enough pressure applied with this aerial ball from Aman. Bhosle with his left. Headed in. Savan denied of the ball possession. Ritesh Undekar, the fake might have worked out. A ball attempted towards Ritesh doesn't work out. Savan. Maddie. There is a play on, played up forward. Now here's Maddie with the side kick, so no foul up there. Bhosle. Bhosle just waits. Nicely given ball towards Tanishk. Savan. And this dribble is questionable, but KJ doesn't have the ball fully back to himself. Bangale, this was totally avoidable. And it was such a risky dribble. KJ. Aman. Aman with his right isn't so effective. Looks like he is left-footed after all. Played towards Savan. Back towards Bhosle. Through the gap. And KJ with the snatch. Tanish tries to pressurize. A foul from behind. Might be a yellow card that he cannot evade. Yellow card has been shown to Oblock defenders. I mean, I'm not sure whom it was shown. But it was the guy who got in trouble with against KJ. KJ sets it up. Here's a chance, but it is blocked by his own teammate, Tanishk. And looks like Harsh used excessive force on a player. Free kick for Oblock. Bhosle. Chance to swing a pass. Parth. Now this is Gopi. Oh, not the best of choices to play the pass. Tanish tried to get a ball inside towards Maddie. This is Aman. Taking his time. Headed out by Savan and he was brought down. His jump was slightly disallowed by the defender, which means a foul contact. Bhosle. Tanish quickly returns the ball. Bhosle approaches. Taken back. Harsh. Challenged by Savan. Nice turn, but the ball which was crossed in was far away from a teammate. Bhosle. Chavan. Bosley carefully. And back towards Chavan it goes. Bangale made the run, but that was such a good denial by KJ. He just saw that Bangale made the run for it. Stretches it out. It's better to have the ball going as a side kick than towards an opponent who has made the run from his back. Corner kick. Bosley, he has made the run. Oh, and that's going to hit in the eye of Chavan. He's all right though. Aman. That was a very good header. Glorious. A beautiful two-touch goal. Ritesh Hundekar takes all the glory on this one. But Aman, the supplying from him was just as fantastic as the goal itself. 2-0. And Parth, not able to control the ball here. Ritesh Hundekar. Such good ball weight and aerial presence from Aman. And now he takes it forward. He's feeling it. It's not on target, which means no goal. Bosley. There was nothing he could have done. The only thing he could have done was... Oh, KJ, well done. That is a good save by Aman. Absolutely amazing. Pass for Bangale. And that is a foul on Bangale while he tried to take the dribble. Can play it at the back. Bosley. It is flicked up and this is going towards Chavan, which means Oblock can contain this attack. Chavan, really well done. Played at the back from Yash. Bosley. Here's the turn attempted. Path. Have to take a side kick there. There is light rains back up on the field. And yeah, Elite Premier League, when it's played at Pune Division, it is being played from force playing fields in Baner. I just didn't mention this at all in today's match day. Aman, and this was intercepted by Path. Harsh. Played at the back towards Aman. Flat ball. Challenged by Bangale, and it is going to be a foul on Harsh. Now the light rains have converted into heavy rains. I wouldn't say heavy, but medium to heavy rains. This is a free kick for Karakas FC, who have totally controlled the game with the 2 goals. The second goal just making sure that they stick on to the 3 points. Awkwardly shot Ritesh Hundekar there in the process from a teammate. Bosley. Harsh intercepts, tries to go for a gap play. KJ protects the ball. He just scans it, doesn't even protect it. And the chance to score a near post, it was struck off target by Path. It was good though from Oblock. Aman. Up in the air, and this is distant, but this time it's prevented by Oblock. They have just acknowledged the risk that the second goal had just given up upon them. They have had to do so much work aerially. At the back towards Bosley. Yash. Chris. Chance to shoot, but it is very awkwardly struck into the skies. Goal kick for Oblock. Still down by 2 goals. Even a single goal would boost them up. Dev. A play on is what the referee will allow, but Karakas FC cleared the ball and poked away further to try and keep in play from Yash. He is unsuccessful there. KJ. Aman. And Aman forced to clear. This is Sandesh. Foul from behind. Dev, he could have easily prevented this foul from happening. But maybe that was not what he intended to do at all to begin with. Free kick opportunity for Oblock. Tanishk is stepping away and now stepping closer to the ball. Here's the direct attempt. The wall itself doesn't get breached at all. Tanishk, this is awkwardly struck. Aman. Goal kick. That's a good one. Bosley denies it. Foul on the goalkeeper, is it? Bosley. This is just good retreat from Karakas. Chris tries to get a touch. He barely moved. Gotta have some momentum and movement. Tanish through the gap. Tries to squeeze a ball. KJ running away with a stolen ball. Well done by KJ, but the ball has gone towards the opponent. And now there are spaces opening up. But KJ, look how quickly he has retreated back. Parth, that was a difficult dribble to pull off. And now I can officially say the rain has converted from medium to heavy. Aman. Just headed away by Bangale. Played at the back from Dev. Aman. Headed down. Savan. Really good controlling touch. Here's a chance. Sandesh. It is saved collectively. It was Dev and Aman making the save. Savan. Just no room. Bosley. And it's up in the air. But it has gone out. And the final whistle blowing confirms that 2-0 victory shall prevail for Karakas FC. No points tonight for Oblock, but Karakas FC 3 points taken from this game. That is it for today's Pune Division's game of Elite Premier League. Match day has concluded. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you guys on the next one. Goodbye and good night.